Dawn breaks with a sudden alarm that shakes the quiet air. The sound cuts fast, like a drum warning of danger. Church bells hammer the morning again and again, each strike louder than the last. Villagers rush out and shout, "What is happening?" More voices rise. Feet pound the ground. Fear spreads like dust in the wind. A sharp scream cuts through the town. It slices the morning clean. Everyone turns toward the church well at once. Hands lift. Mouths open. No one knows what waits there. Amina appears, shaking but standing firm. The one they called the perfect church girl walks with slow steps. Her breath trembles, but her eyes hold fire. The people stare in silent fear. They have never seen her like this. A smoking locked box sits at her feet. Smoke curls around it like a warning. The ground around it glows faint and strange. Elder women step forward and shout. Their voices carry the weight of old stories and old rules. Amina whispers a warning. "Someone will die if you open it." The words strike the crowd harder than the bells. The crowd falls back in panic. People gasp. Others argue. Questions fly like arrows. What is in that box? Villagers step forward to reach for the box. Hands stretch out. Fear and curiosity fight inside them, but Amina blocks them with her whole body. Her voice shakes the air as she says, "Do not touch it." The command hits like thunder. No one moves. A dark shadow moves behind the trees, silent, slow, hidden. A stranger watches without a word, waiting for something no one else can see. Tension rises. The box suddenly shakes, hard like something inside wants to break free. Gasps fly through the crowd. Children cling to elders. Elders whisper old warnings of cursed objects and broken promises. A loud bang explodes from inside the box. Many jump back. Some fall to the ground. Others cry out. Smoke shoots upward like a wild spirit trying to escape. Amina shouts, "Please, stay back." The cry is sharp enough to freeze the whole crowd. Villagers freeze at once, unsure what will happen next. The air grows tight. No one dares to move. No one dares to speak. The only sound left is the deep, angry shaking of the locked box at Amina's feet. The morning that began with a bell now hangs on the edge of danger, and everyone knows the next move could break the whole truth open. Amina moves through the church like a helping hand, quick and gentle. She lifts chairs, sorts books, and smiles at everyone who walks by. The people watch her and speak with pride. "She is our perfect girl. She brings light everywhere. She never fails us." A flashback rises like smoke. Amina cleans the altar with bright eyes and a happy song. Her voice dances in the air, full of life and hope. She laughs when small children ask for help, and she gives it without a pause. She organizes church items while elders nod with joy. She works like 10 hands, they say. She honors us well, but the warmth shifts when Kessie watches Amina slip out into the night. Her steps are soft, her breath tight, her head low. "Where are you going, Amina?" Kessie whispers in the dark. The whisper touches her back like a cold finger. She pulls her shawl tight, hiding bruised arms beneath it. The marks show for a heartbeat before the cloth covers them again. A shadow steps forward. "Do not break your promise." The voice is deep, steady, and sharp like a blade. Amina bows her head. "Yes, Pastor." The words fall heavy, not gentle. The eyes before her do not guide. They warn, they control. They hold her in a grip she cannot break. Kessie steps closer. "Amina, this is not you." The words shake with worry and anger. Amina turns away, hiding her face. "Please, not now." The plea is soft, broken at the edges. From a stool nearby, Mother Tana watches in silence. Her eyes see more than she speaks. She lets out a slow breath. A truth hidden too long becomes fire. Her voice carries the weight of old stories and old wounds. Kessie follows Amina again, steps firm and ready. Determination burns in the way he moves. He has seen too much to stay quiet now. The village begins to whisper. What is Pastor Lemba hiding? Why does Amina look afraid? Something is wrong in that church. Rumors spread fast, like sparks in dry grass. Every corner hums with the same fear. Every woman wonders what truth walks beside Amina's silence. Amina hears her name in the gossip and walks faster. Her hands tighten around her shawl. Her eyes search the ground. Her breath grows short. Kessie reaches her. "Talk before the village breaks apart." The words are sharp, heavy, pleading. Amina stays silent. The weight sits on her shoulders like a stone, too large to carry and too dangerous to drop. She walks on, holding the secret alone while the whispers grow louder behind her, and the night watches, waiting for the truth to break. Town leaders step forward with loud voices. "Open the box now." Their hands point at the small object on the ground. Amina spreads her arms wide to block them. "No. If you open it, this village will burn with truth." Her voice shakes the air like a drum. The leaders stare at one another, unsure. What truth? What fire? Why speak like that? A hard face pushes through the crowd and reaches for the box. Amina pulls it close and runs from the circle. Villagers shout after her. Stop her. What is she hiding? What sits inside that box? The whispers chase her like shadows. A flashback rises. A loose floorboard is lifted by her small hands. Strange marks scratch the wood, like old warnings. A soft cry echoes from behind the altar at midnight. Who is there? She whispers, but the silence answers. Her search leads to a big drum pushed a little too far back. Behind it sits a hidden door. Inside, a small room waits filled with masks and dark objects. Some masks show fear. Some show pain. Some show nothing at all. She studies the room and understands. These are used for special teachings. Her hands shake as she takes something from the room and hides it inside the box, now pressed to her chest. The memory fades. Kisi runs after her into the forest, calling her name again and again until the sound meets her ears. A hand grabs her arm. Talk now. The words hit her like thrown stones. Amina drops to her knees. The weight breaks her silence. Pastor is not who he says he is. She opens the box a little and shows him what she took. This is the proof he fears. Kessie nods once. Then we run together. Behind them, 2 guards step into the path with spears raised. Return the box. Pastor says now. Amina and Kessie sprint through thick bushes. Branches snap behind them as the guards chase hard. This the goat path? They duck under low trees and slip out of reach. Their breaths race with the wind. Back in the village, elders argue loud and fast. Amina tells truth. She lies. Why run if she lies? Why chase her if he is clean? Mother Tano raises a hand. Watch the pastor's steps, not his words. The line spreads through the village like storm wind. Rumors fly from house to house. Voices rise. Fear grows. Trust cracks. Far from the noise, the box grows hot in Amina's hands. She holds it tight. It is waking. We must move now. Where are we going? To the old shrine? Only there can I open it. They run through tall grass, pushing forward, fighting every step. A sudden hand grabs Amina from behind with force. She drops the box. Kessie. Her scream tears through the path. A dark figure pulls her into the shadows. The box lies in the dirt, still shaking, and the truth waits inside it, ready to break open the night. Amina opens her eyes. Her hands are tied to a chair. Darkness presses close. The hidden room under the church rises in her memory, sharp and cruel. A figure steps forward, slow and deliberate. You should have obeyed me. A box sits nearby, small and silent, waiting. The figure walks in circles, a cold smile stretching across his face. You joined my cleansing rituals? You cannot run, Amina shouts, voice cracking. You forced me. Your family lives because I allowed it, comes the reply, calm and threatening. A matchstick sparks. The flame trembles near the box. No one must know what I keep inside. The words hiss in the dark. Footsteps pound against the floor above. Villagers follow the trail of guards' footprints. A heavy stick crashes against the door. The door bursts open. Shock freezes the figure in place. Step away from her. The crowd rushes forward. Hands grab, voices shout. He reaches for the box, screaming, no one must see this. Amina strains, lifting her voice. Open it now. Show them. 2 men tackle him to the ground. Mother Tano commands. Hold him tight. Hands cut the ropes, binding Amina. She reaches for the box, shaking but determined. Fingers pull the lid open. A small notebook rests on top. Whispers ripple through the crowd. Amina kept notes. Bundles of stolen church money spill out. A list of girls' names falls onto the floor. A dark charm wrapped in rope glints in the dim light. Painted masks, twisted and frightening, lie at the bottom. A villager gasps. These masks, they chased our girls. Amina points with steady hands. He is the night spirit. Screams rise. Lies. All lies. Mother Tano steps forward. Your own mask speaks truth. The crowd pieces it together. Fear itself had been a weapon. The darkness had worn his face. Control had worn his name. And the village, once silent, begins to speak aloud, their voices sharp, strong, and unafraid. Villagers tie the figure tightly. His struggles, sharp and angry. Shouts pierce the air. Take him now. Town guards rush forward, grabbing ropes and holding firm. Voices tremble with shock and disbelief. How did we not see this? Tears streak down faces of those who had trusted. Whispers of betrayal pass from lip to lip, fast as wind. Elders step close to the girl who held the truth. Your courage saved our daughters, one says. Hands are lifted in quiet respect. A hand clasps hers. You broke the chain today, the voice affirms. Her head bows slightly, soft and unsure. I thought the village would hate me, she admits. A wise voice speaks, steady and calm. Truth burns, but it cleans us too. The church is cleared of all that hides, lies, and fear. The hidden room is torn down, splinters scattering like shattered silence. From the shadows, more voices rise. It happened to us too, they say. stepping into the open one by one. Fear fades into strength. She stands tall. The villagers' whispers circle around her. Not perfect, but strong. A quiet shift passes through the crowd. The weight of lies falls away. The village breathes free, their hearts guided by the small voice that refused to stay silent. Whispers spread quickly, floating from one roof to the next. Something is wrong here, the voices say, low and urgent. Children shrink behind small hands, their eyes wide and alert. Keep quiet, the adults warn, their voices trembling with fear. A leader stands tall, misusing power while families plead. Why is this happening? The questions hang in the air, sharp and unanswered. A small voice rises, clear and strong. I cannot stay silent anymore, it declares. The words strike like a drum in the night, echoing through every alley and courtyard. Some villagers shake their heads, murmuring, "The truth is painful." Others lift their chins, saying, "Let it rise." The girl holds her ground, unflinching. Elders nod slowly, their eyes heavy with regret. Hiding this hurt us more, they admit. A spark ignites among the young. Hands rise, voices tremble at first, then grow steady. Torches are lifted high, flames cutting through the shadows. "Let us shine light on the dark," they shout. One by one, more villagers step forward. Joining together, the silence breaks, piece by piece, until the whole village rises, united. The darkness trembles under their voices, and the weight of secrets begins to lift. Courage spreads like fire, warm and unstoppable. The small voice that spoke first watches as others follow, and hope moves through the village like a river. The night grows alive with truth. The village is no longer silent. It is awake, ready to face what has long been hidden.